Acha, let's talk about this. See, this is a topic we both wanted to talk about, but let's talk about it in two contexts. So if you could do it all over again, if you could be 20 again, and if you could do it all over again in the context of poker and in the context of marriage and in the context of life, what would you do differently? Like I know I would do a lot of things differently. So you start if you want. I can start whatever you like. But how would you do things differently in poker, in life, in marriage, relationships?
I don't know. There's much I can change about my family life, though. I mean, I think I've done well. Poker wise, I think I made a huge. I made huge bad. I made a lot of bad choices, bad mistakes. There are so many things that I could change poker wise. Um, like uh, when I started sports betting, maybe I could not. I should not have done that. Then I made wrong choices in hosting games. I could have changed that. There were there've been a lot of wrong choices. I'm pretty sure we've shared a similar life cycle, so we've had similar mistakes that we've done. Then yeah, so yeah, these are a few things that could have
I'll tell
changed.
you. So in my relationships, I ideally I'll so I had a girlfriend for a long time, right? I was 18 and I had a girlfriend. I dated her till the time I was 27.
Mm.
And then at 27, about 26, 27, I went broke around that age. I lost all my money. I went into a debt of $1 million. I've spoken about this before on Elliot's episode. And that is the time when I broke up with my girlfriend because I thought my life is too much of a mess for me to
Yeah.
include one more person. And we broke up. I think what I would do differently in my relationship is maybe I sometimes feel that secretly that if I could go back in time and if I could do things all over again, I would have gotten married early and had children early. So that part of my life would have started, because now I feel like, yeah, I got the money, the success, and I got my all, like as they say, all your ducks in the, you want to get all your ducks in a row, right? Before taking big decisions. And
Right.
I think I didn't need to wait to have all my ducks in one row. I think I could have experienced married life or children. I wonder, I'm never sure. It's not black and white, man. This is all gray.
Yeah.
But I wonder if I would have gotten married at, let's say, 23, 24 and had children. And then life would still be a roller coaster. But in my ups and downs of the roller coaster, I might have had someone. I may have children right now that would have motivated me to go for even bigger success, maybe. So that's one thing that I wonder about.
Yeah, that's a possibility, but I think whatever happens, it has to happen in time. You need to be absolutely sure before taking that decision, I believe. And getting married to someone is a huge decision. I'm pretty sure you did not get married because you felt it was not the right time, right?
Yeah, I
When
didn't.
it's
But then when do you feel that, like, I never feel like it's the right time. So it's also a part of it. Like you have to take that leap of faith and just go for it, right?
I don't think that's the case, Shakti.
You don't think
When it's
so?
the
You
right time,
think?
you would know. You would know personally when it's the right time. If you find the
Hmm.
correct person, you want to stay with that person forever, you would know.
Hmm.
You can't just get married because people tell you to get married, right? That's what
Yeah,
happens in
people
India a
that
lot of
I've met a lot of people that did that and then they said they regret it. So I know people
times.
like that for sure.
100%. Even till date, I mean, with Shikha, we are so open-minded that whenever we feel that the love is fading away, we'd probably separate immediately. So
And that works.
with,
That works, dude. If you just separate for a little bit, the spark comes back, everything comes back. That works. That works.
yeah, yeah, 100%. Whenever we have all these small arguments, we stop talking to each other for a week, and
Yeah.
during that week, it's like we are charging our system during that time.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, for sure. I know exactly what you're talking about. This happens.
it
This
becomes
happens.
it becomes so much better when we start talking again. It's so much better than the last time. So
Okay, now let me tell you something about life that I would do differently. I would,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a tricky one. I want to say that I would not drink alcohol. I wasted a lot of time drinking alcohol and abusing substances a little bit. Not at the level that some guys do, but I still did. And I
Yeah.
wasted, I believe, a couple of years in this nonsense. Where I am today, I could have been when I was 25. But then again, it's like saying that I wish I knew the lessons before I lived them. So, like, you have to live through those things to learn those
True.
lessons, and that is how you learn them. But I don't know. I have a lot of frustration about wasting a lot of time. I wasted a huge part of my 20s. I'm really glad that I came out of it because some people never come out of it. And that is why it's so
Yeah.
dangerous. That's
I'm
why
still there, bro. I'm still there.
on some level you are still there, but there are guys that are really deep into this stuff. And I am really glad that I don't know which was that one guy that really pulled me out of it or said something to me which triggered me to do something about my life. But I want to be that guy for other people. That's why I'm starting this podcast. I want to talk to people. I want to be that guy who's deep into, you know, shit and who's deep into trouble. And if he can just listen to one video of mine or something I said, or listen to this conversation of ours, that okay, you see a picture of Shakti on Instagram in a suit standing next to a Mercedes, but now he's
Right.
telling you about he was not born like that. He was in deep shit like just 3 years ago, like 4 years ago, he was in deep shit. He was in debt, and then he had to climb out of that. And if this is possible to do in 3 years, then I can fucking do it. If I can do it, like if he can do it, I can do it, and then anyone can do it. That's what I want to create for people, for young guys.
Yeah, that's commendable.